Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the scrapbook community. Tonight, I would like to discuss with you charms. Aspects of charms, how to do them, what they should look like when done. What you will be needing is, first of all, charms, jump rings. No, please do not try to jump through them, you will hurt yourself. Beading tools. These are not for your nose or pimples. They are for charms. And last but not least, we will have Tim Holtz swivel clasps. Tim Holtz. Make sure Tim Holtz, the only other man in the world who can hold my wife's attention for more than 5 minutes. Now, I would like to bring to the scrapbook stage a scrapper who has more dip in her hips, more glide in her stride. If you don't dig her mess, you're at the wrong address. One hand banging against another makes a beautiful sound for Pocono Pam.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Hola! I'm making this tutorial for the TheCocoMartha because I guess she saw the charms that I made for Made with Love Creations. She may have also seen the charms that Linda and I swapped for our 25 days of Christmas. Now, just to let the TheCocoMartha and everybody else out there know, I am not the expert on charms. These charms are very simple, yet they come out really, really pretty. I've seen charms out there by other scrappers that are just marvelous and like full of chunky stuff. But these are just really, really simple. And Sharon, New Jersey Garden Girl, 1961, she actually taught me how to make them while we were standing in AC Moore one day. She told me everything I needed and I just put them together. So they're really, really, really simple. Just take, some time on a rainy afternoon and sit down and make them. Now, like Ruckus said, you will need charms. So there's various types of charms out there. These are crystallized. Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. These are by the Trinket Shop. You've probably seen these on a previous video of mine out shopping at the AC Moore. And usually these come 4 charms to a packet. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, we even have these by Blue Moon. They usually come one big chunky. I love this one. Telephone. I love it. And then here's like a pawn piece, which I didn't realize it was broken until I got it home. See that little piece there? But this reminds me of Cynthia Luhu. And then you even have some by Making Memories. These are bigger and, I'm sorry, I was too close. Sharon suggests that you can really make them really nice and shabby chic by putting acrylic paint on them, letting it dry a little, and then rubbing it off with a nail file. So you will need charms to your liking, depending on, if there's a certain theme, if you're making a mini book or something to hang off your telephone, whatever. So charms is what you need. That's one thing. Ruckus also mentioned, and he told us not to jump through them, jump rings. Jump rings come in various sizes and various tones. So you can have like a copper looking, or if you can see these, even come in silver tone. They come in different tones. I've seen them in other colors like purple, green, blue, whatever you want to use here. Then some of them even come with additional accessories like the little hook here. Different things to hook on to the charms. I'm not familiar with all the names of the different pieces, so you guys can correct me, that I'm all for that. Now, these are little beading tools that I got in a pack at AC Moore. They weren't very expensive. I use them to help, hold the jump rings and the other materials in place. So just 3 little, I don't even think I use all, I may just use these 2 with the little long nose. And Okay, yes, these are Tim Holtz. No, you don't have to use them. These are just what I used for my particular charms. If you saw my video from the other day, I found a whole bunch of these in a trim store. I didn't know were there. I guess you call these the little hook parts, the swivel hooks. And they come in different sizes, different colors. And then you can buy a chain, you know, separately to add to the hook. So it does not have to be Tim Holtz. And real quickly, let me show you how to open it. So you get the hook, right? It has that little part sticking out right there. Can you see? Right here. There's this little part here. Okay, right here. What you do is you squeeze that and you bring it, squeeze and bring it back. Whoa, you guys missed that altogether. So let's try again. Let me show you how to close it. You squeeze it and you put it in here, and you, I know my nails are in the way, but it's just, it took me a while to figure out, but yeah, you squeeze it and then you open it and then squeeze it to close it back, and it hooks in here. Okay, so those are most of the things, well, those are the things that I use to make my charms. Like I said, there are beautiful, beautiful charms out there, and you can look for other videos. These are my charms. Now, I'm going to show you what I do. So, I'm going to use, okay, I haven't made any with the shoes. So, I'm going to use the shoes. And, let's see. That color looks nice. So, even though this has a silver tone, this color, I'm sorry, you guys, this color, the pewter, looks pretty nice. So I want to try these jump rings. Okay, I'll put that to the side. I'll put all of this to the side. Now, when you first open the package of charms, sorry. Okay, I'm having a duh moment. One moment. Okay, when you first open the package of charms, okay, it's like this. You flip them over on the other side, and they're twisted in the back by wire. Just take those, you know, just pull the charm. I can usually pull them out. Just take them out. Pull them through the, oops, sorry, pull them through the paper. Okay? And that's basura. Then I usually just pull these out, the little pieces of wire. Just pull it out. See? Basura. That means garbage in Spanish. Take this, pull it out. Do the same thing. I know, boring, right? Watching Pam pull wire out. Sorry, I know Chris is more entertaining. I'm sorry, Ruckus. I do call him Ruckus. That is his nickname. Okay, so you pull the little wires out. So there you go. So then I have my 4 pieces right there, along with this and my jump ring. Now, since these things are really, really tiny, I decided that I was going to use other props to show you how I make my charms. So Noodles once wanted to have an 80s party, and we ordered a whole bunch of these chains, and then she changed her mind at the last minute. So no 80s party, but yet I have a box full of these gold chains. So this is gonna be our chain with the clasp on the end. And I have a piece of wire here, not sure if you can see it. That is going to be our jump ring. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Okay, so this is going to be our jump ring. And this is how it's going to go. Matter of fact, what can I use as a charm? Okay, I'm going to use this as a charm, little And I have a complaint about this, but I'll do it another video. We're going to use this as our charm. Okay. So this would be the clasp. You know, the chain and the clasp is on one end. And here's your chain. Sorry about bumping the camera. The jump rings come in various sizes. I like to use the smaller jump rings near the top of the clasp and the larger ones near the bottom. And then I always save this bottom one to add something extra. So I think, you know, sometimes I have extra charms left over from previous project that I would put at the bottom of that. So, but you do it the way you want to. Are you listening, TheCocoMartha? Okay, so this is our jump ring. What you do is, now this will be, my fingers will be the beading tool. Okay, jump ring, can we see that? Beading tool. So, and it really will fit in here. So this will be, you see the beading tool will go inside the jump ring, and then you can open it up. So what happens is you open up the jump ring just a little bit. Just a little bit. Very, very little. So it was like this. Take your beading tool or any other tool, not your teeth. Open it up a little. Right? Voila. This is the top of our charm, or the loop on our charm. So in this case, the little hole right here. Okay. So you know what? I'll use that. So here's our charm. We would place the charm onto the jump ring. I'll do it again. Here's the charm. Jump ring. Place the charm onto the jump ring. And it hangs down in the middle like that. Okay. I'm sorry, my camera views aren't too good. So there goes the charm on the jump ring. Then you take what we would have as our clasp. So this is what this is. You would take the one end, put it through. See that? You would take one open end of your jump ring, put it through one of the links in your chain. Then you can either squeeze it back together, usually, and try to get the two ends. I am so sorry. Try to get the two ends to meet. Or, once again, you could take one of your tools and squeeze it back together. Like, these tools look tiny, but they will go with your tools. I'm sorry. Yeah, your jump rings and everything else. So one more time. You're going to, oops, sorry. I just really messed up that jump ring. Gonna take your jump ring, gonna take your tool, open it. Just open it slightly. You're gonna take a charm, or two, or three, however you want to design it. Place the charm on the jump ring. You're gonna take your chain and place the jump ring through and close it, and then the charm will hang down off. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm gonna make this charm real quickly so that you can see. So I'm gonna use these 4 bits here, this clasp, and my jump rings, and give me a sec. Now this is the finished product. You have a nice little, see, this is from another, this was left over from another charm set that I had, so it's a little boot, which I thought would look nice here. And for some reason, I always like to add like a black or charm to my charm sets. I don't know why black or just another color. So you guys already saw that. This was the original, you know, packaged set, and then here's our little charm set. And you put it together however you want. You could have had, I'm sorry, I was off camera, the shoe could have been down here or on the other side, but it just hangs and it looks nice. And it's hanging. Oh, I forgot to mention that I use, I make the charms inside this empty baby wipe container, because I use baby wipes to clean my stamps. I do that because yeah, they could have a bead tray, but I'm always dropping stuff, so I'd rather drop it with something that has a little depth in it where I can find it again than have it drop, bounce, and then I have to look all over for it. But TheCocoMartha, I hope this was helpful for you, and I want you to give it a try. And guess what? I'm gonna send this one to you just so you could take peeky poo, have it and, you know, keep it in your stash and maybe use it on something or not. And I hope you enjoy it. Thanks everybody else for taking a peek. I do believe Ruckus is upstairs playing his vidya as he says, vidya games. So you'll be hearing from him again soon. Once again, thanks for taking a peek and enjoy the rest of your week. Adios!